Hi, this is Jindo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. This is our little temple bell here at Tree Leaf that we use to signal the start and stop of Zazen. It's here to help me make a point as we come to the end of this series of talks for beginners. You see, the sound of the bell never really ends. It just continues. Each ring of the bell is wholly just what it is. And the sound continues on and on. Well, in the same way, your practice in each moment is just what it is, whole and complete. And it continues on and on. Don't think that this practice is something you have to master in a moment or in a day or in a month or in a year. In fact, I often compare it to a hike up the mountain. Each step by step is a total arrival, but yet we continue on and on all through this life, with the scenery ever changing. Some days clear and easy, some days stormy and hard. Some days we just go up, up, up with all the energy in the world, and other days it seems that we're not getting anywhere, may even slip, fall right in the mud. It's all part of this practice. It's a wonderful way to live in this complicated world where each moment is just what it is, yet the scenery constantly changes. Some days good, some days not so good, but something right at the center of that, a wholeness, a completeness that transcends all that good and bad, sunny and stormy. The point I'm trying to make is beginning is something that never ends. That's why this series is called We're Always Beginners. Always. Always keep that beginner's mind, as we say in the Soto Zen world. Keep it fresh, keep it new for the constantly changing scenery. You know, it takes a lot of work, a lot of effort at this crazy practice to realize deep, deep, deep in the marrowless marrow of the bones that there's nothing to attain, that it's all right here. There's no place to go. I sometimes call it wise crazy. It's not our usual way of experiencing life. And in this crazy world, not to do things the usual way sometimes is very, very wise. We learn to rest whole and complete in each moment. And that takes a lot of effort and a lot of work and a lot of stick-to-itness, because some days you just want to give up. Some days are really hard. Some days you might just have a bad day. You might get angry. You might be sad. You might feel like you've made no progress at all on this way. And that's just part of the changing scenery, because other days it's going to be all good. It's all the trip, man. All the hike up the mountainless mountain, as I like to say. So how do you know if you're making progress on this road to nowhere? Well, I like to tell a couple of stories. One small and one that almost breaks my heart. It's the little things in life where you'll know. One was a flat tire. One was the day my daughter almost died. First, the flat tire story. There were 2 days when I had a flat tire, late on an appointment, and a rainy day. The first was when I hadn't been practicing Zazen for very long, and I was angry. Angry at the tire, angry at the world, angry at the rain, and late for my appointment. The second time, a few years later, another flat tire, another rainy day. Oh, I was still late for the appointment, and part of me was not happy about that. But there was now an inner peace. I like to say I was one with my flat tire. The rain just rained. I opened my hands and let myself get soaking wet. No, it didn't get me to the appointment on time, but it made all the difference in the world. The other time was the day my daughter almost died. It almost was, well, it was maybe one of the worst days of my life. She was very, very sick in the hospital. Part of me knew at that time, though, such a peace, such an acceptance, such a wholeness, such a, well, something that transcends and flows right through life and death. I wish you such peace. I hope everyone in your family is always happy and healthy. But on those hard days, those hard times, when the heart is breaking, when we're filled with fear, when our humanity is on the edge, you'll know also something from this practice that makes all the difference in the world. So stick with it. Don't get discouraged if you're not in, hey, Buddha la la land every day. Man, where are the lotus leaves and the chocolate fountains and the marshmallow clouds they promised me, man? You know, it's actually like that once in a while. You get really, wow, wowie, howie, high on this practice. But that's not what it's about. I like to say that I never promised you a rose garden, but the Buddha held up a flower to say that it's all right here. You'll know something at the center of this life. That's the point of why we're here. All right? In the meantime, let's do what we do. Shall we sit? We ring the bell 3 times to begin Zazen.